Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to Lel's Little Budget. My name is Lel, and this is my cash budgeting and debt payoff channel. And in today's video, I'm doing a little bit of an end of quarter goal update. So I know I'm a little bit early. It's not quite the end of quarter, but I run pay cycle to pay cycle rather than month to month or month end to month end. And pay cycle for me is 28th to the 28th, but on top of that, I will also have been away, so I'm getting everything done before we go to the last cheer competition of the year. So yeah, it's coming to the end of June. Back in April, I set a few goals for April, May, and June. I also sort of set a couple for like this quarter coming in. However, we've had to have a little bit of a reassess, and we'll talk through why in a second. But yeah, so our quarter goals for quarter two were to pay off PayPal 2 completely, to pay off the hotel for Germany in full, which was for my daughter's cheer competition. It was to pay off the campsite for Bournemouth in full, which again for my daughter's cheer competition. To pay my son's birthday in full, and then to get my credit card, which is on a 0% to under £400. So let's have a little check-in on how we have done. If you watch any of my previous videos, you will have seen my debt update for June. Again, I popped that one out a little bit early because we had an unexpected turn of events and we had some extra money to go into places. So PayPal 2 has completely gone. There was only like £54 left on it at the start of May, but that has gone in its entirety. We have also paid off the hotel for Germany, which was £316 in full. I have also paid off of the flights in full. And we didn't have any debt, in inverted commas, that related to spending money because we'd raised all of that as well in cash. The Bournemouth campsite is also paid off, and we have £300 for spending money for Bournemouth. So I set myself a little challenge. I'd put £200 away out of some bonus money that had come in. And then I set myself a little challenge over on TikTok to try and make an additional £100 within like 24 days or something like that. And we have done that. We are actually at £114, and we don't go till the end of this week. That little challenge has shown me where I have got some areas in my life where I probably need to work on a little bit as well, but I'll be working on that as a personal thing going forward. So I'm just going to highlight those off. Right, pay birthday in full. Technically I haven't done this yet, but by the time that the end of the pay cycle comes around, I will have done this. There is £50 left to put away for his birthday, and that goes straight out of my wages every month. So I am going to tick that off because it will be done on the day there is more than enough in my pay this month. And then the last one was to get my Vanquis credit card under £400, and we are ending the month at, I'm just flicking to the right page, 300, I'm just going to lift it up so you can say it. So we are finishing the month at £382.26. So that is that. So that was our quarter goals. So we've gone really blurry again. I'm still getting used to a new phone. So then we had a couple of goals for July to September, which was to pay the Germany flights in full, obviously, like I've just said. My original intention was to make sure that we finished July specifically, because that's the end of our cheer season, to go into the new cheer season with zero debt left over from this year's cheer. And we have absolutely done that. yes, it was helped by the fact that I had a big refund come back from an affordability claim that I put in for a credit card that I had a while ago. But it is still paid. The money that came back from that was still used intentionally. So our next one was to then pay the Devon campsite in full, and again, that is done. And after that, I wanted to have £200 in my Devon pot, so that the combined figure for this would be £345. As it stands, the Devon pot, I think that's the last one, the Devon pot has £345 in the bank, and in cash it has 10, 30, 55. So combined we currently have £400, which is amazing. Some of that came from, again, from that affordability refund. Some of that has come from me cash stuffing, from like my mini Mondays challenges, and from when I do my additional Friday rolls when I can. So because we'd sort of already completed these goals, I have set myself some new ones. I'm just going to flick to the right page without showing you all of the things that you don't need to see. So our current July to September goals, so our goals for quarter 3 are £600 in the Devon pot, £200 in the Christmas pot. Now, I don't cash stuff for Christmas usually until later in the year. I've just done my mini Mondays, and there is currently £68 in the Christmas pot. So that's a massive amount to what I would usually have at this point. So yeah, we're looking at getting another sort of £130 by the end of September. £50 fundraising for my Daughters Cheer complete. Cheer registration paid in full. Now I've left that as a blank because I'm not quite sure exactly how much her registration is going to be yet. It will depend on how many teams she's on and whether she's on a crossover. And then I would like to get my credit card to under £300. Now, I think there is one more goal that I'm going to have on this, which is going to be linked to my debt, but I need to just sit down and look at some more numbers first. But I'm going to do a separate video on that, and then I'll just add to this list once I have filmed that video. So yeah, that's where we're at, end of quarter 2. Cannot believe we are at the summer solstice already. I will do another little update like this at the end of quarter 3, and we will see where we are at. And I will see you, I guess, in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.